Hi guys, so I just got back from an extremely long, exhausting day. Um, I'll kind of start from the beginning and then I'll let you guys know where we're at now. I believe in the last video, I let you guys know we signed the match agreement and we got the draft contract. Well, a couple days after that, we ended up getting a call from our attorney. And she called us just to go over the draft contract, make sure there's nothing we wanted to change. There were a couple things that we decided to go ahead and change on the contract for the final. They weren't anything big. They were just minor changes here and there, but they were things that I thought was important. So make sure if you are going through this, you read every part of the contract, and if there's anything you don't feel comfortable with or that you want to change, make sure you change it. That way you're like 100% sure going forward. So we went ahead and changed a couple things on the contract. After that, the attorney said that it would probably take a couple weeks to get back the final contract, but she actually got it back to us within like 2 or 3 days. The intended parents and their attorney agreed on the changes that we wanted to make, and then they sent us the actual contract. So once we got that, my husband and I had to take it and get it notarized. That we did that a couple days later, and then we sent it back to our attorney. So we thought they had told us we would get legal clearance from them in a couple weeks. But it seemed like we waited forever. We really didn't wait that long. We probably waited about a week, and then we got the call that we got legal clearance. So we were super excited that it happened so fast. I was really looking forward to starting the rest of the process. So when we got the day we got legal clearance, I called the IVF clinic and let them know, even though they had got faxed over an order from the agency saying we had legal clearance. I wanted to call them myself and find out, what the next step was. So they told us that we would be starting medications. Well, not us, I guess just me. So they overnighted me a box of medications. Just a second, and I'll show you guys everything that I got. Okay, so the box of medications, it was really exciting to kind of open, but a little nerve-wracking too. So I got my injection needles, which are kind of scary, kind of big, but they look like this. And these are 22 gauge needles, 1.5 inches. These will be for the progesterone and oil injections, which I have here. They gave me a couple of these, the progesterone and oil. So those will be fun to start. I also got these ones. Are these the ones? Yeah, this is the estradiol. So these are the estrogen tablets that I'm supposed to take. And then I have my thyroid medication, my prenatals, and this awesome Sharps container box. And then they also sent me some smaller gauge needles and some alcohol wipes. So those will be for when I start the injections. So they overnighted this to me, and then they told me to make an appointment when I started my cycle, and that was on Friday. They told me that. I started on Saturday, so I went down there this morning, and they actually told me when I called first thing this morning at 8, they told me to be there by 10. It's a couple-hour drive, and so I told them I would make it there by then. Well, it took a couple hours. There wasn't bad traffic or anything. My sister came with me. We had fun. But when I got there, they had called me and told me they couldn't see me till 1:30. So me and my sister kind of made a fun day of it, and we went down on Hollywood Boulevard and walked around and saw the stars and stuff. So that was kind of fun. But it was really hot outside and really tiring. So we finally made it to the appointment. They did an ultrasound. It took maybe 2 minutes. They did an intravaginal ultrasound, and they checked the lining of my uterus, and it was at 3.5 millimeters. So they gave me my calendar on when to start medication. So today I just start the estradiol. I take that 2 times a day for this week. Starting next week, I'll take it 3 times a day, and then starting on the 3rd, I will begin the progesterone shots with these medications. And then 5 days after that is when I'm scheduled for embryo transfer on June 8th. So that's so exciting that we have a date. And as long as everything works out and, you know, my uterus is thickening like it should, then that'll be our date, is the 8th. So I'll just be taking these medications until next Saturday when I start the intramuscular injections. So I'm kind of glad to put it off for like another 2 weeks because they had me really nervous. I was thinking I was going to start them today. So they even gave me like the little marks on my hip, but I don't have to start them today. So it gives me a little bit more time to prepare. Anyways, that's basically all that they did today. It was a lot, you know, the past couple weeks, but we finally got all the paperwork done and on to actually starting IVF, which is what we've been waiting for the whole time. So hopefully everything goes good in the next couple weeks. They changed my clinic. They didn't change the clinic. I'll still have to go down to that clinic for my embryo transfer, but they actually are going to have me monitored at a one closer here to me, since I'm going to have to go like once or twice a week to be monitored and checked for to make sure my uterus is thickening the way it should. So that's going to be a lot better. It's really hard, you know, it's a whole day to have to drive down there and drive back. So that helps out a lot. So I'll keep you guys updated and let you know everything that takes place. I have another appointment next Monday and next Friday to see what progress we made. So I will definitely, keep you guys updated. And my next video will be on those updates and getting my first progesterone shot by my husband. So you guys will definitely want to watch that one. It should be a good one. But make sure you subscribe to my channel and share my page. I'll talk to you guys soon.